from that picture, like he said, I will probably smash. But unfortunately, I'm gonna be feeding her. Well, I'm gonna have to be feeding her throughout the relationship
in order,
you know what I mean?
to gain.
Start introducing some hard food. You know
Get
what I
us
mean?
some pounder yam.
Yo.
Pounder yam. Okay? Egusi soup.
Keep going,
Ogbono.
Jim.
A goosey soup.
You know? Some Gary.
Some jollof.
Jollof. Moi moi.
Yeah, I mean.
I'll say, get some meat on your body. And then we can entertain the other things.
None the wiser podcast. 5 4 3 2 1 0. None the wiser podcast. The podcast crew. None the wiser podcast. 5 4 3 2 1 0. None the wiser podcast.
Do you know what I have carved on my tombstone? None the bloody wiser.
Well, we can start whenever. This guy's, I think he's stopped now, so we can record.
Oh, you was waiting for the mowing to stop.
Yeah, bro. Who does that?
Who mows at 8:30, bruv?
Honestly, I don't know, bro. Those people.
Get your priorities straight.
Okay, listen. We're on episode 8.
Something.
I don't even know. We're on episode 8, yeah.
This is episode 8 of the None the Wiser
None the wiser.
podcast. Yeah? With myself, Ghost, Mike, my co-hosts,
E.C.
Benny Blanco from the Bronx.
I might have to turn that bit up.
Remember me? You ever see that film? The
Bronx.
Carlito's Way.
Yes. A time ago.
Remember
maybe a while back.
Man dismissed him, you know. Like, remember me? Man, right, bruv, this guy, he dismissed him at the beginning. Like, Al Pacino, he plays this big boss character.
Yeah,
is it the one where Al Pacino or whoever is in like this kind of Caribbean location with some other younger dude? Do you know what I'm saying? With the dark hair, Italian looking dude. I don't know.
I don't remember that.
Oh, okay. Well,
All I remember,
Scarface.
maybe that's Scarface.
That maybe,
I
yeah,
think
that's
that's-
Scarface.
Oh, is it?
That's Scarface, bro.
Yeah, mixed
His
up.
movies
Say
kind of
hello
just
to
mixed
my
together
little
in my
friend.
head. So
He kind of always plays the same.
yeah, like gangster.
Bro, he's the
guy,
same
yeah.
guy, bro. Every
He
film.
is. Al Pacino.
It's the same guy living
Yeah.
different lives.
Yeah, for real.
So Carlito's Way.
Yeah, Carlito's Way. He dismisses this guy, dashes him out of his club. Yeah, this brother was being very amicable, respectful. He even bought him a bottle, blah blah blah. But I guess my man's just like, nah, seen too much over the years. Go away. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's just, and then he ends up throwing him out the club, and then gets to things. I can't remember what exactly happens, the details, but at the end, Carlito's like trying to exit the scene. Do you know what I mean? And he's getting on the train. My man taps him on the shoulder with a broken arm. Yeah. He's like, "Remember me? I'm Benny Blanco from the Bronx."
Benny Blanco.
Okay.
And just does him in, bro, outside the train and just bounces.
Wait, who does in who?
Benny Blanco does it in Al Pacino.
Yeah,
a
he
broken
does it, Al
arm?
Pacino.
Shoots him,
Man.
innit?
Yeah, he
They
kills
only need one hand to shoot him, man, you know what I mean?
Raw, mad.
Yeah, that is...
I've been thinking about all these because I've been watching Cobra Kai.
Okay,
Cobra
it's good, you know.
Kai.
It's
You
good.
know what? Yeah, it's
The comedy
actually,
one.
The comedy.
You like the comedy?
It's the YouTube exclusive one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Karate Kid.
Yeah.
Karate Kid, but later on. in
Yeah,
life.
it's a comedy,
Yeah?
isn't it? Yeah, I've seen it.
So cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you've seen both seasons?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's good.
Cool.
I liked it. I enjoyed
It's
it.
actually quite cheesy, but
It's very
The
actually-
way
cheesy.
it's done.
it's a good story.
It's very
and
cheesy.
The way they've done it is sick.
When I heard that was coming out, I was like, okay, because I heard it was going to be a comedy, like funny in a sense. Do you know what I mean? And I was like, okay,
Well,
this
it is
is
kind
this
of
is an
funny.
interesting take because you're taking it from the guy from the film who lost perspective.
Yeah.
And that's what was interesting about it.
Yeah, exactly.
And then my man Danny Russo,
Yeah.
he's got the car company and that.
It's
now.
LaRusso.
And- oh yeah, that's it, LaRusso. That's it.
Hold on, don't spoil it for me because I've not finished season 2. So
Oh. So I don't know what I shouldn't bring up.
Yeah, I don't know.
basically, the bit I'm up to is where Grease Kreese comes back. Kreese comes back, his old trainer.
Yes, that's right at the end though, isn't it?
That's the second.
Nah.
No, we're on to the second
Nah,
series now.
that's-
Second season.
I've not seen the second season.
Oh,
I might have not seen that actually as well.
so I'm ahead of the
Do you
game.
know why? Do you know why? Do you know why? Because when I was watching it, I kept dipping in and out of it, so I weren't watching it
Right.
like a day.
Nah,
and
you
the
know what?
next
I've
day.
been binging. When I
Yeah,
find something good,
I
I
don't
binge
mind
on
the
it.
spoilers because I'll watch it anyway. I'll probably forget.
Okay. No, I've been watching it, and it just kind of reminds me like of an 80s kind of.
That's
Yeah,
exactly
that's
what
how
it
it's
is.
Isn't it
That's
80s?
exactly what it
Yeah,
is.
but it's set
80s.
now. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's set now, but it's because that film it is from the 80s. I swear, The Karate Kid.
I can't lie. That's partly what's giving me. Like, I wanna. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I wanna fight now.
Yeah.
Watching Karate Kid.
It is bad still.
Start throwing freaking wheel
It's
kicks
true,
and
but isn't that why everybody started training in the I don't even know in the 60s, 70s because of Bruce Lee? It was Bruce
that's-
Lee, right?
that's
Main
kung- that's
people,
kung fu, blood.
most
Kung
people,
Fu, but still.
Yeah,
Kung Fu, most people got gassed off Bruce Lee.
Bruce
But then
Lee.
obviously you got man like Chuck Norris.
Jackie
You know what I
Chan,
mean? Shout out Chuck Norris, Jackie Chan.
Jet Li, even
Bro,
younger.
you got
them times.
That's
you got-
what I
bruv,
liked.
You got thingy.
Yeah.
What's his name? Ip Man.
Yip
The
Man.
original.
Yeah, but I never
Original.
knew about Yip Man.
Donnie
I
Yen.
knew about Bruce
Yeah.
Lee. Yeah. I knew about man like Jackie Chan,
Yeah.
Jet Li.
Chuck
Yeah,
Norris.
hold on. Who was his name?
Steven
From
Seagal.
martial law.
Steven Seagal.
What's his
Oh,
name?
Samo
Sammo
Hung.
Hung.
He's 30
God.
still. He's 30 still. He's 30.
Yo, I was watching some highlight of martial
Martial
law.
law.
The other day, yeah?
Martial law.
And the moves he was using were actually legit, bro.
They are legit. They are.
And I was like, how is this man this old and that
do you know what
fat
I've noticed?
and being able to move like that?
90s, maybe early 2000 shows, yeah. The moves in the martial arts was legit. I don't know if it's now, but now it's just all like it's a bit
Bruv, listen,
far-fetched.
they lost me when they started
Mad
flying,
far-fetched.
bro.
Yeah, it's
Crouching
all far.
Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
It's
When
all
they started
far-fetched, bruv.
flying and that.
Man's all bending bamboo and that.
Jumping
Yeah,
around
yeah,
like
yeah.
Hulk.
It's all
I'm
a bit
done.
mad.
That's when I lost
Bruv,
interest when them
who
were
was the
kicking in
black
the air
brother?
and that.
Who's the black brother in the Bruce Lee films with the afro? And I think he's in like 2 of them, but he's a martial artist.
Oh, with the
basketball
yellow.
player, isn't it?
Was he a basketball player? I thought he was actually a martial artist.
Oh, what's his name?
Is it
knew-
Kareem
Because I swear,
Abdul-Jabbar?
No.
Wait,
no,
who am
no,
I
no,
thinking
no,
of?
no,
Do you know what I'm on about, though? The black brother?
Yeah.
Is it Game of Death?
Oh, my internet's done, fam.
Bruce
It's
Lee.
the one where Bruce Lee, the one I remember, is it the
It's-
big boss?
Yeah,
And
no,
he goes,
it's not
and
Big
then
Boss.
remember the brother's got the claw on the
Jim
on the
Kelly
thing.
is his name. He's
What,
actually his name. His actor's name is
What's
Jim
his-
Kelly.
Jim Kelly,
James
that's it.
Kelly,
Yeah,
James
yeah,
Kelly.
James Kelly, that's it.
Yeah, that's him, bruv. With the suit, because I remember the suit
yeah,
with
yeah,
the stripes,
on
on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, bruv, he's a serious don. But bruv, Sammo Hung was legit, bruv.
He was 30.
I was watching.
And for a
bruv,
big
how is
guy.
this- He's a big guy moving
big
like,
guy who
you
can
know what I'm
move.
saying?
It is kind of crazy. The
Having a-
athleticism of such a large man.
Exactly.
means that he was training for a very long time
Legit.
before he got fat.
Yeah.
If you
You know
see
what
the
I mean?
moves he's doing with the broom
Do you know what he's
and
like?
everything, like, it's
He's
mad.
like that Muay Thai trainer. Is it Trainer Gay or whatever his name is?
Trainer Gay, yeah,
Trainer
bruv.
Gay.
Yeah, but this
He's
guy,
like, because he's that size, bro.
the thing about Kung Fu, yeah, is that it's like it's so the way it looks is just so artistic.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? In the
Yeah.
way, because it not only was it for self-defense or war, yeah, it was to keep healthy. So it wasn't just about fighting, getting straight to the point. It was more about movement. Do you know what I'm
Fluidity.
saying? So that's why it looks so
Like
nice.
Tai Chi, isn't it?
Yeah, Tai Chi's like less.
Well, yeah. Tai Chi is literally like, in my perspective of it, is like the exercise version of Kung Fu.
Oh, there was this dude when we
Yeah.
lived in Dawson's Heights. This mixed race dude, yeah. He used to come out onto the hill. There was a hill in the middle, and I think he was just showing off for the girls or whatever.
Right.
But he would go on top of the hill and do his like kung fu moves like at night, and everyone was watching him.
Down.
It was just like he was doing.
Bro, that brother the other day, bro, when we was training, and that Don was doing the Tai Chi thing when we was training in Durham Hill.
But you just watched a YouTube video.
No, that brother, no, listen, I used to walk the dog out there all the time.
White
right?
brother?
Yeah, and he would, every weekend I'd see him out there, every Saturday morning.
Swear down.
Yeah, swear down. He was devoted, bro.
Okay.
Seriously devoted, that brother.
Okay.
I don't know how
So
good
it's
he
like,
was
yeah.
when he started.
Well, nah, I'll say like, what do you, bro? Because I don't want to ask questions. Because obviously he's training, and it's like just leave him do his thing, innit? There's no point in.
Bro, do you know how many times we have people come up to us asking
Bro,
us?
he didn't look very agile.
So annoying.
No,
You know what
he's
I'm
not
saying?
young. He's not young. He's an older guy.
Bro, do you know what gets me with
Yeah,
Tai
but
Chi,
Sammo
bro,
Hung's
yeah?
an older guy.
You know what cracks you up with
Yeah.
Tai Chi, yeah? You see the man going, and then suddenly that little leg flick. That leg flick comes out, cuz.
Bruv,
It
listen,
just
all
cracks
them
me up.
little moves, bruv.
The thing is, yeah, there must have been some basis for the style, right? There must have been some use to it because it came.
Let
from
me tell you
somewhere,
now. Let me
right?
tell you now. It worked when people didn't know how to fight.
Do you reckon?
It worked on people that don't know nothing about fighting.
But there was all different styles, and the reason I say this, yeah, is because it was so prevalent, right? Now, over years, people got peaceful, innit? We fight less. We don't have to.
We don't.
Right? So
Yeah, I guess.
you those fighting styles that maybe some guys were using, the wushu and all that stuff with swords.
Shaolin.
And thing,
The
yeah.
wushu finger hold.
You're about to witness
Yeah.
the strength of
Shaolin.
Shaolin.
Bro, these guys. But yeah, there must have been. This is what I think. I don't know because I've not seen it with my own two eyes. Yeah, I trained kung fu. What was it like back in
Peckham.
back in the day. You know what I mean? But it was a thing where it must have had some basis. There was a guy who could do kung fu and fuck you up.
Yeah.
At some point, there must have been.
Yeah, of course.
There's
Bruv.
no reason.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Bruv,
yeah. They're
Bruv,
kung fu,
till
man.
this day, yeah, there's got to be someone out there that is just so on point with kung fu.
Listen,
bruv, that
you need
he
to-
will fuck your shit up. bruv.
Remember, kung fu is not just hand to hand; it's weapons as well.
Yeah.
The way I see them man moving with the sticks and that, yeah, I'm not on it still.
Was it
I
stars?
can't lie.
Yeah. Man, wheel that thing round, bro. But you'll catch a stick.
The
in
way
the
he's slapping it on the floor,
about
yeah,
3-4
I'm not on it.
times. He's gonna hit you about 3-4 times in the back of the head before he even realizes he's done, bro.
You know what it is? The way that they just jump, like they use the stick, they'll climb up onto the stick,
Yeah,
bruv,
that's
and
all
do a
mad.
mad.
That man's Wushong. What's that
I'm not
monkey
on it,
king?
bruv.
The monkey king.
That's the monkey style.
Yeah, the monkey
That's the
style.
monkey style, yeah.
yeah.
Do you remember what game was it, man? Where the guy had drunken master.
There was actually a boxer. Do you remember the boxer?
Oh, who?
His style was drunken. Floyd Mayweather struggled to
Oh,
beat
what
this
was his
brother.
name?
Right, and Floyd Mayweather even said like my hardest fight was.
Was it
that
a black
guy.
dude?
Yeah, it's a black guy, but his style is like drunken boxing.
Yeah,
I can't remember his name, but it's like you can't.
Oh,
The
no.
way he used to drop people and the way he used to box, it's like kind of like how a person can, like, you know, when a break dancer is doing their step and they change
The
direction.
footwork.
yeah,
It's the
yeah.
footwork.
You know what I mean?
The footwork's unpredictable.
mad.
It's unpredictable.
It's mad.
When you got
What's his name?
When you got good footwork, yeah, you'll be a very hard person to beat.
Yeah.
Especially if you know how to use your hands as well. But if
Exactly.
you're very good at your feet,
And his brother
you're
was.
gonna be hard.
His brother was
Emmanuel
hard to touch.
Augustus.
Yeah, that's the one, Augustus, man.
Yeah, bro.
That
AKA,
brother-
it's kind of monkey kung fu. That's what the drunken style looks like.
It's
It's
staggered.
monkey kung fu.
The,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
the
staggered.
movement patterns.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
It's
The
unpredictable.
looks are
It
different.
looks
Yeah.
pretty.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? You know when the kung fu guys are doing their forms and everything, and it looks
Yeah.
pretty, and their legs go up, and it,
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
They got
It
shows
looks cool.
devoted to it. You know?
it looks cool, man.
Mm.
You know?
Yeah, his thing was straight up boxing.
Yeah.
Drop him.
No, the
Bash
boxing
him out.
mixed with the drunk was probably good. Because have you ever seen it? I think someone did it. Derek Lewis did it to someone in UFC. No, it wasn't drunken. It was pretending to be hurt.
Pretending to be hurt. That's a
He
big
pretended
In
to
one
be
FC,
hurt.
he done it.
UFC.
Oh, UFC.
He got hit, but it didn't actually hurt. But he pretended like it hurt. And when the guy got near, he swung for him. Do you know what I'm saying? That actually works. I've seen someone get knocked out with that in one of the YouTube highlights or whatever.
It would make sense because he thinks, oh, I got him.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
moves forward,
Yeah.
relentless, and just catches something.
Hey,
with
shout
the
out Derek Lewis though,
Yeah.
man. I like that guy still.
chin. My
Derek
balls is
Yeah,
hot.
my balls is hot.
I'm trying not to shit myself. The brother was holding his belly like he needed to shit, bro.
Yeah.
I was disappointed with his fight with Ngannou though.
Yeah, because none of them wanted to get knocked out.
Yeah, that's basically
You know
it.
what I'm
Ngannou had a bad experience with Stipe. He
Yeah.
was like, I don't want that to happen again. If I lose now, I'm fucked.
Mm.
And so he just thought, you know what, I'm gonna take it easy. Derek Lewis was all throwing high kicks and that.
Yo, he cracks you up though, man.
Yeah, he's a legend. Black
True.
Beast.
My cardio ain't all that, but Joe, I'm gonna come down and I'm gonna smoke something with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
Well, here's what I'm saying. Nick Diaz fight.
Well, he's saying Masvidal, innit? Next.
Yeah, he called him up. That's gonna be a good fight.
You wanna like the Pettis thing?
Yeah, the Pettis thing.
Woo.
When I look, do you know what it is with Nate? Yeah, I don't know if it's the fact he don't give a fuck. Yeah, but he's just like he's a zombie. That's the only way I can describe it. He's a zombie.
It is kind
He'll
of,
get hit.
yeah.
Come. He'll keep putting pressure. Boom. Non-stop,
call
bro.
it that, yeah.
That's why I call it zombie mode.
Yeah.
Zombie mode, bro. I don't know what else to call it.
It's true. Still, you could say it's because it is relentless.
Bro, I'm seeing him
Pressure.
taking some good licks to the face, bro, and he just keeps coming
Yeah,
in.
but this is the thing. That's why he sounds like that.
Yeah.
That's that boxing kind of just like, you know, the boxing slurred, like, what do you call it? Box.
Slurred speech, innit? Oh,
yeah, but there's-
you mean punch drunk?
Punch drunk.
Punch
Yeah.
drunk, yeah.
That's what it sounds like. You ever listen to, who's that black boxer, man?
James
the
Toney.
gold dude, James Toney.
James Toney.
You ever heard him speak? Do you know what I'm saying? Because I don't understand it. That's like...
I felt it for Pettis, though.
Yeah.
Because Pettis is... Obviously, Nate's been out, what? Nearly 2 years?
Yeah, man. 3 years almost.
For nearly 3 years.
Yeah, but they
And he
can't...
beat Pettis.
Yeah.
And Pettis has been fighting.
Well, the thing
Styles
is,
make
training.
fights.
if you follow Diaz,
Yeah.
he never stops training.
No,
bro.
yeah, he never stops.
He's
Yeah, yeah.
training as if he was about to fight next month all the time. Do you know what I mean? That's like his thing.
I see McGregor put a little post out congratulating Nate.
And
And then he-
apologizing.
and-
Oh, he wanted to
apologising.
fight him, innit?
And then he was like, maybe if I come back, I mean,
He'll
we'll
lose
set
that
it up.
fight,
We'll
man.
set it up.
Conor loses that fight because he's
Depends
not
if
got
he's
the
been
same
training,
hunger.
bro.
What, you
Because you
talking
don't
about
know.
against Diaz.
To be fair, you don't. Do you know what it is with McGregor?
Mm.
When you put him with Khabib, yeah, bro, he was gonna get mauled.
Yeah,
Straight up, you was gonna get mauled, innit? Maybe with Diaz, it'll be a bit different, especially if he's been banging out training and not been drinking all this proper 12. You know what I mean?
Well,
Proper 12.
So I don't know, innit? But yeah, the fight was good, man.
Good fight. Nate
I
Diaz.
enjoyed the
Yoel
Diaz fight.
Romero, Bohachinha.
Boy, gee.
Yo,
The
that
battle
fight,
of...
Costa, you got to give it to him, man.
The Brazilian Hulk.
He was relentless, bruv. When he was
Yo.
throwing them bangs, bruv. And you know what it is? He was almost square with his punching, bruv. That he
You know
just
what,
went
though?
straight down the middle.
It made me question whether he was on steroids because he got tired.
He did get tired.
So I thought, maybe he's not on steroids.
Who,
Maybe
Costa?
he's just a genetic
Costa?
freak. Yeah.
I don't know if it's that. Right?
I think maybe
Bruv,
he's a genetic
if you
freak.
look, bruv, if you actually deep the fight, yeah. Costa, in my opinion, Costa was throwing more bangs than fucking Romero.
He was
bruv.
putting
He
on
was,
the
and
pressure.
he was literally like backing him into the corner,
That's his
and then
style.
boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, non-stop.
Yeah, but wasn't always landing.
He was he was good. Yeah, he wasn't always landing, but he was gonna gas out.
That's true.
If you're banging
That's
like
the
that,
thing,
you're gonna
and
gas out.
If that, I said it to someone else. I said, if that was a 5-round fight, Yoel would have won.
Yeah,
Yeah,
telling you.
he would have.
It's
He would
true.
have because he was more.
Costa
Yoel
was
would have won that
spent.
fight.
What I've-
Costa
what-
was spent.
what I
You could
noticed-
see it.
What I noticed, yeah, is where Costa was just banging, bruv. Yeah, fucking. My man
Early.
my man was like he was very what's the word, reserved with his punching.
Romero
he was
always
picky.
is.
Yeah, Romero
was
was picking his
picky.
timing. He was like boom,
Yeah, and he was
taking
landing,
the punches,
though.
then boom.
He was landing.
Like, I mean,
Listen, man, the Cuban cat, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, bro.
The way he moves is so unpredictable.
The thing is, he's crazy. He's missing shots, yeah. He's slipping and stumbling,
Yeah.
but at the same time, he's recovering and throwing a punch at the same time.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
the hell?
And by the way, he's 42.
He's 42.
Romero.
Hold on. 42.
Romero.
Cuban. 42. Cuban.
42, bro.
Is it gold medalist?
Gold medal? I think maybe. I'm not sure.
The only guy to beat.
He
whoever
was
the
trying to
best guy
throw
was in
them
wrestling.
knees
Yeah.
in there, bruv.
Knees.
He was
even
trying to
threw a
throw
knee.
the knees, fam.
You know what I thought? Okay, Romero's gonna wrestle. He's gonna win. Right,
See,
but
I thought that.
listen, I got this weird feeling, yeah, that Romero just doesn't want to wrestle. He's done it for so long, yeah, and so much, and has not got the
Bruv,
competition.
he's at a certain age
You know
now,
what I
yeah.
mean? Where he's like, I don't want
What
to
is he?
wrestle.
42. What is he? 42 years old.
Yeah.
He's bro. I wouldn't want to go to the floor.
42.
At 42 years old.
42.
You think I want to be wrestling on the floor, fam? You've been doing
Yeah, but
it for
the
years.
thing is,
you're
you
men
can't
up.
keep him on the ground. That's what he uses it for. If man want to take him down,
Yeah.
you're not keeping him on the ground, bro.
Yeah, he's getting up.
He's like helium.
He's gonna
Do you know what I'm
throw-
saying?
Going back,
It's just
going
like-
back, going back. But that's like Nate, fam. And Pettis trying to get him on the ground. Nate just got out of it.
Yeah, Nate's a master. He's a
Yeah,
black belt.
he got out of it very
He's
good.
gonna
He's like,
stand
nah,
up.
fool.
Yeah, basically.
Pettis is I think he's got more wrestling experience, but when it comes to jiu-jitsu versus wrestling, the Gracie's done already showed you. Do you know what I mean? Jiu-jitsu beats wrestling for the most part. So it's like Nate was just like, I'm just gonna punch you up. If I need to choke you out, I will.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
If
mean?
he gets to that point where you're tired, I'm just gonna,
But
be a
Mastival,
Cobra.
that's a good call.
Mastival.
What's his name?
Masvidal.
Masvidal.
Jorge
Masvidal.
Masvidal.
They'll fight as well. They'll
Masvidal.
stand up. But Masvidal will wrestle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I think just because they want to put on a show, they'll fight standing.
To me, that's a money fight for both of them.
It is.
Listen, Pettis didn't take my advice. Yeah.
Man didn't hear you, guys.
Not that
You
he
didn't
would
shout
have heard
it.
it.
If you listen to the podcast,
If you listened,
you know what I mean?
you would have seen, the low kicks. All right.
Yeah, it's true.
It's a glaring,
It's true.
a glaring weakness,
It's true.
and I really don't understand. Connor's the only one who used it,
Yeah.
and he won. Did you not
Yeah,
watch the Connor fight?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Is Pettis
I
really a
don't know
low
why.
kick guy?
He's never checked a low kick in his life.
I don't know
actually
why.
check one, though.
Don't get annoyed at
Checked
me.
one against-
Don't shout at me. I don't know.
Listen,
I don't know why he didn't.
Listen,
His trainer's not doing his job.
But what I know is Pettis did throw a low kick and it did get checked, and I think he refrained after that.
because you ain't tough enough.
Bro, I see Pettis throw a few low kicks in that fight, bro.
You ain't tough enough to check the kick.
But I remember seeing a kick checked.
We saying Cormier and
Miocic.
how do you pronounce his name?
Miocic.
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 Sounds like a Pokemon.
Miocic.
Miocic.
Listen, Daniel was winning that fight until Miocic caught him. That's basically what happened.
That is basically what
In my
happened, yeah,
opinion, Daniel catching him at the end of the range, boom bam bing, going over his guard, dirty boxing in the clinch, and then Miocic came out and he spotted an opening. I'll give him that. He spotted the left body shot.
Yeah.
The left body hook. Yeah. And that opened up the right hand. Daniel started to get wary of guarding his body because he didn't want to hold that liver shot, and that made him drop his guard and opened up the right hand.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's what happened.
Yeah, man. It was a good few fights still. I didn't watch any prelims though. I don't even know he was on the prelim.
Is that
I don't know
Nigerian
anyone.
brother?
Who?
What Nigerian brother?
I forget his name. I'm sorry, but he won.
Bang Boshe.
No, he didn't fight. No.
Okay.
There's bad Nigerians though. It's kind of the mad thing. Man.
Because there's a lot of Nigerians in America now, man.
Yeah.
So it is what it is, man. Bang Boshe, bruv. He's the only person I've seen who threw a punch, a back fist to someone's thigh.
To the thigh.
Yeah, and then did some head kick knockout straight afterwards.
Wow.
It was the maddest knockout I've ever seen, bro.
That's
But sometimes these fighters are just so
Man
unorthodox,
back
bruv,
fisted the
like-
thigh. Never seen that in my life. Boom. Yeah, bro.
Who's fighting tomorrow?
Who's
Any good
fighting
fights tomorrow? I don't know.
I
haven't even looked.
know.
Is anyone fighting tomorrow?
I don't know.
Let's take a gander.
Bruv, the only fights I know coming up is Whitaker, Adesanya.
Adesanya, I can't wait for that fight.
That's October, man.
Yeah, that's the only fight. That's in
Yeah, I
mind,
know. That's
even.
the only
Yeah.
one that's locked in my head.
I don't know anything else.
Let's take a look because I know one championship
Adesanya,
has.
he's gonna win that.
Let's see what events is going on one championship side.
I love me some one championship.
26th of August. When's that? Monday. That's what I like. Upcoming events: Immortal Triumph.
Ooh.
I love that.
When they throw that word immortal in there.
That is these Asians.
Yeah.
I love the way they have these valiant kind of titles.
Yeah.
I love that
For
shit.
the events.
Yo, get rid of the spokesperson, though, man. He
Nong O
annoys
is
me.
fighting.
Nong
Nong O Gayangadao is fighting Bryce Delville from Algeria. There's just bare out like North African kickboxers, bruv. Or
Yeah,
Muay Thai
there's a
fighters.
lot.
There's bare of them. Sampech Fairtex, some other French person. Who else?
Ain't
is
Superlek
interesting?
fighting?
No, but someone called Kulabdam is fighting. I don't know who that is.
Who? Go back.
Bobo Sacco.
See this Don? I swear I've seen a fight of his, man. He's quite good. If it's the Don,
Really?
I think it is. Yeah, he's quite
But
good.
there's buried in black Muay Thai fighters, bruv, from Africa, man. I'm telling you, from France.
French Africans.
Monglok
Is Sam? Is it Sam A?
Sam A, yeah, what about him?
No, not Sam A.
Sing Tong Noi.
I can't remember his
There's
name.
a lot of
man.
Muay Thai fights on this card, man.
Yeah, man. It's. Bruv, this is why I like.
Michael
One
Pham.
championship.
Michael Pham is fighting.
Is he?
Yeah, Michael
Who's he
Pham.
fighting?
Someone called Mohammed Fakri. Mohammed Fakri.
Wow.
Nah, Mohammed Fakri bin
Yusuf.
Fakri
Michael
bin
Pham has got that still.
Fakri bin you. Yo, I would hate to be the commentator trying to fucking pronounce that.
No,
bro.
but you know what it is, yeah? Where he's from, that's probably not, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But the thing is, it's not even pronounced the way we just said it.
yeah.
You know, it's pronounced completely different.
Oh, well, in my language, it makes sense.
Fakri.
All right, guys, I think it's time we take it to my segment. This Day in History.
Segment.
This day in history. Okay, good segment.
Cue intro music. I'm going to make some intro music. Okay, so today, in 1883, about 136 years ago, the Indonesian island of Krakatau erupted in the largest explosion recorded in history, heard 2,200 miles away in Madagascar. Now, just to give an idea of the distance, the sound travelled from London to Damascus, Syria.
Mad.
What?
That is far.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so, yeah, just to give an idea of the distance that the sound travelled, to the mind of a Londoner, it's from London to Syria. That's how far the sound
Bro,
travelled.
that's
was it?
literally.
Wait, what
That's
created the
literally
sound?
an explosion,
an explosion.
of
what?
Krakatoa. Now,
Was that a volcano?
Bro,
I
do you know
will
what that is,
expound.
fam? That's like. That's what? That's like London, France, going all the way down, like near Spain, Portugal, taking a right, going past Africa,
A left.
going past Italy, and then boom, bro. Once you get past all them Greek islands, bro, that's far.
That's
Okay.
called a planet of Hadouken, bro.
yeah, that was mad.
Shit.
So, basically,
That was Godzilla getting out of the ground.
the resulting destruction sends volcanic ash up 50 miles into the atmosphere. Again, just to give an idea of the size of this ash cloud, commercial jets fly around 5 to 7 miles in the air. This is 10 times the distance into the atmosphere. Yeah? That a commercial jetliner cruises. So think about how high a jetliner is. Yeah?
Yeah.
This is 7 to 10 times
That's
That
ridiculous.
height. Yeah? So you probably would have seen this from space, basically. Do you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
you would have. You would have.
Krakatoa, is that still active? Is that an
Hold on.
active volcano?
The eruption killed almost 36,000 people,
Oh.
about the population of Turks and Caicos, beautiful place in the Caribbean, but I never been. Both on this island, on the island itself, from the resulting 131-foot tidal waves, which is about twice the height of Buckingham Palace, obliterated about 163 villages on the shores of nearby Java and Sumatra. This particular eruption was from a caldera, which is essentially a ditch formed by a previous eruption of magma. Not like the Pokemon. And the formation kind of looks like a meteor crater. Other examples of the calderas are Yellowstone National Park in America,
Yellowstone's
where people
naughty,
been
bruv.
talking about the volcano or whatever.
The fault line.
You know, if Yellowstone goes up, that's it.
Yeah, that is.
Because it's linked to every other volcano on the
They say
on
North
Earth.
America
Innit?
will be busted up if that goes.
America's got pretty
Go on.
much think every inactive maybe inactive and every active volcano on the Earth somewhere down the line is connected to Yellowstone. If
Really?
Yellowstone goes, that is it.
Oh no!
That is it.
Didn't
The
they
world
just-
is done, fam.
All right.
That's morbid.
Yeah, man. Relax, bro.
It's not, innit? I'm not going to sugarcoat the truth, fam.
It's Friday night. Can we not?
Fam,
do
you're
this?
the one who just said about the thing
Yeah,
going
but
up
listen,
and
man.
36,000 people dying.
Listen, man.
How
I
morbid
said
can
it
you
in
get?
a way.
I didn't say
where-
no one died yet. I just said they will, maybe. If it blows up.
Yeah, but you said it in such a way, bro. You know what I mean?
Bruv, reality. I'm saying reality, guys.
That is true. If
Just
it was
brought
to
a whole
happen,
dark cloud in here.
yeah,
look.
we could just all just like crouch down, innit? Just die, bro.
It
I
is what it
guess
is.
you know what I mean, but
Didn't they just put they reintroduced wolves to Yellowstone as well, innit?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, bro.
That sounds like a Yellowstone problem, bro.
Did you, oh, speaking of people's problems, didn't you see the video about that guy? What's his name? The intellectual dude, Ben Shapiro,
Yeah.
Oh, Shabira.
where he was talking about how if you're working 2 jobs and you're struggling to pay bills or whatever, to the point where you have to work 2 jobs, you probably should have dropped the job that doesn't pay you as much.
Well, yeah.
Why?
Wait. Say that again. Say that
I
again.
would guess.
Say that again. If you're working 2 jobs, you should drop the job that doesn't pay you as much. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
But you're working the 2 jobs for a reason in the first place.
Did he give reasoning for what he said?
He kind of just glazed over. That was kind of one of the side kind of things that he said, but I
Right.
thought it was really stupid.
He thought it was the job that doesn't pay as much, and he didn't give reasoning. The only
No!
thing, the only
It doesn't
thing
make
I could
sense.
say that will make sense to me is the time spent doing the other job.
Time
Would you
spent.
spend that time
This is
doing
the
something
only
else?
reasoning behind it for me. Time spent, and if you're leaving the shit paid job to get another better paid job, which is equivalent maybe to the other one that you've got already. So you've got 2 decent paid jobs instead of having 1 decent and 1 shit.
I don't understand.
Either way, you've got them 2 jobs because you obviously need them.
Yeah, yeah.
You know
need
what
the
I'm
money,
saying?
innit?
You're
Obviously.
obviously in need of it,
Yeah.
so you wouldn't be doing it otherwise.
Yeah.
Where is it?
I don't know, man. What was the context of the
I need to find the
conversation, bro?
video. There wasn't a conversation. He has a show
Right.
where he just rambles.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm saying? And this was one of the things that he said about the what's it called? People having 2 jobs.
Do you know what it is? I tend
A
not.
steady number of American workers have more than 1 job because either they need extra income or because they want to gain more experience or explore different interests. There's a recently released U.S. Census Bureau report, and apparently what it found is that approximately 8.3%, this is as of 2013, so it's actually lower now, 8.3% of workers had more than 1 job. That was as of 2013. It's a lot lower now. So this notion that there are just tons and tons of people who are working at multiple jobs, it is not really true. It's not actually the reality. In May, 5% of Americans had multiple jobs. 5%. That's really what's bringing down the unemployment rate, is those 5% of workers who have multiple jobs. Okay, for all of the talk about people working at Uber, it's held to that range actually really since 2009. It's always been a very, very low number. So this again is just a lie. It is also this bizarre idiocy that you can dictate to the economy what the economy ought to do. Every time everybody tries to dictate to the economy what it ought to do, the economy fights back because it turns out the aggregate knowledge of the market economy knows more than you do. I know, shocking. That's right, poor.
Hold on.
Wait, what?
I don't know, man.
Let me get to the bit.
What was the?
Yesterday.
That was not the bit you were talking about.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was trying to listen. You know when you listen. You know when you deep it, fam. You try to listen
That was
harder.
different.
was
He's
like,
talking
nah,
about
fam.
unemployment rates in America, right? Talking about people having multiple jobs. I guess some people may have been complaining about other people having multiple jobs and that removing jobs from people who don't have jobs.
Yeah.
I guess that's what that was about, but it wasn't what. I mean, it was,
Okay, this is what he said. If you had to work more than 1 job to have a roof over your head or food on the table, you probably shouldn't have taken the job that's not paying you enough. That would be a you problem.
What's the rest of the?
I don't get where
I
he's
need to
going
hear-
with this
I
point.
need to hear the whole
That
thing.
was the whole thing. What you just heard before
Yeah.
was what he was saying.
Okay.
I
right.
don't get where he's going with it though, because all right, cool. If you've got if you need 2 jobs, yeah, and you've been given the opportunity of 4 different jobs, yeah, and you can only take 2 out of the 4, yeah, obviously you will go for the better paid ones. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But not everyone has that opportunity and that
Not
luxury
everyone's
to
got
choose
job
between
opportunities.
their jobs. So
What I took.
I
from-
get what he's saying, but I don't get the point.
What
I don't get where
took
he's
from
going
that
with it.
is he's saying, do better.
Yeah.
Hashtag learn to code. that type of shit. Do you know what I mean? It's like, okay, well, you have to work 2 jobs. What? Because you don't have the skill to get a better paid job? Is that what the situation is? Is that what he's talking about? Or is it like it's a you problem, as in, sorry, it's not everyone else's problem?
See him, yeah? I like him because he does make valid points. But some of the things he comes out with, it's like, I need more like elaboration on it. I need more.
It's interesting though. Either way.
Because he's the one that brought up the whole argument, innit, about the whole transgender identity thing, innit? Have you seen that one?
Wait, what is it? What is that?
He basically had one of them conference that he does where like loads of people were there, and then he basically brought up the whole transgender thing. He was having like this debate with this woman in the crowd, and he was basically saying how, like, I'm not gonna identify you as a man when you're clearly a woman, because I'm not gonna deny biology and do you know what I mean?
I've seen those.
Yeah. So he had that argument, but yeah, some of his points are valid, man. Some of them not so.
You know, it is.
He's going by biology and science.
Basically,
that's his thing.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
That is true. I don't know, man. Just personally, I feel like he could have said that in a better way.
What do you mean, more sensitive?
Well, I think he's an arsehole about it.
Is he?
Do you know what I'm saying?
Very blunt.
Yeah.
Is he? I don't want to say has he got something wrong with him, but has he got some form of autism or something?
I wouldn't.
And the only reason I'm saying it is because he seems to talk very rapidly, as if his mind's going 1,000 miles per hour.
Oh, what, autistic?
Yeah, autistic. Right. Yeah, and he just seems like he's very intelligent, but he makes his points very quick, very abrupt. You know what I mean? Like, and I just wondered if he has. I think,
especially if you're talking about people who are clearly struggling in life. Yeah. I feel like rather than having such a condescending kind of tone with it, you should actually be a little bit more helpful and a bit more.
This is the this is the interesting thing, because yes, you should be compassionate. Right, and you should show mercy to people in the way that you speak. Do you know what I mean?
Well, it's not about mercy. It's about empathy.
Empathy, consideration. I understand that, but I was watching something today. Yeah, about this guy. I wish I could fucking remember his name right now. Yeah, but he was in an interview, and during the break of the interview, he was talking. Right, and he was talking about how he was in the green room of the BBC One show or whatever it was. I can't remember what it was. And he was in the green room with a working class individual. He said that he proceeded to have a conversation with this person, analysing them as if they were some sort of caveman or do you know what I'm saying? Like looking at this person like they're not human.
He was looking at them as if he was a higher intelligence.
Yeah, exactly.
And they wasn't.
I'm thinking,
studying.
Are there people who actually think about people like this?
Yeah.
Like they literally think of the working class and anybody who's not like super powerful as inferior, just in general.
You're a tool.
Yeah.
But I feel like those are people who didn't grow up around regular people.
I don't care.
You should still have empathy.
Matter where you could be born into a family with trillions, yeah? I don't give a fuck, bruv, yeah? You should still have fucking manners. If your parents,
you can have manners.
I don't care if your parents hasn't instilled manners into you, bruv. But
it's
manners,
not just
manners comes
though.
with politeness. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but in his head, there's a problem there in his head.
I don't
where
care.
He looks down upon
I don't care.
humans who are not on his
you.
level.
Who are you, bruv?
Well, yeah. It will lead to discrimination.
Yeah,
and it will lead to classism and things like that.
Don't get me wrong, yeah. Like, I think everyone, and they'll be chatting shit if they haven't said that they've been in a room or they've had a conversation with people and you clearly know you're the most intelligent in that bit there. Because the other person, maybe not the most intelligent, but you know at the time that you're more... You just have more, you feel like you have a bit more knowledge than
this
the
person's
person.
light is not fully lit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But
there are
but
people
then
like
but then
that,
I've
yeah.
come across people where not arrogantly I've thought that, but it's just like, you know, when you just think, oh, this guy ain't all that.
Yeah.
But then out of nowhere, they've just surprised me, fam, with shit that just isn't my forte and it is theirs.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
then they're more intelligent in that particular subject.
Exactly.
And I'm like, right, okay, like that's why, you know when they say never judge a book by its cover, that is one of the truest sayings, bruv.
It's very true, man.
Because I've been surprised so many times by people.
Yeah, it's true, man. You can never look at someone and know and have any idea what they know. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, you can from face value. I mean, if you look at someone and you see how they're dressed is trash, then you know that they probably don't care about fashion, or they probably don't care about putting together their outfit. So they probably don't know about that. But I mean, you can things about hygiene. I guess you can guess, like if someone's teeth
There
are
are
all messed
things
up,
that
like
just
brown.
generally you
Yeah.
can see.
But not anything.
Let me tell you now, anyone that goes to the toilet and don't wash their fucking hands, stay away from me. Stay away from me.
Bruv, you know how many
'Cause
people
you know how
in the
many dons
club
I've
are
seen
like
like
that,
that?
bruv, in the pub and
Bruv, I fucking hate it, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care how drunk I'm I'm washing my hands, cuz. Don't touch me, bruv. Don't fucking come near me with your dirty pee hands, fam. You know what
It's
I'm
true,
saying?
bear man don't wash their... Really and truly, you should wash your hands before and after the toilet.
Yeah, man.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Bruv, the toilet at my work, yeah, the outside one, yeah. Bro, I go in there, yeah, and I'll piss, bruv, yeah. And I'll wash my hands, yeah. And I see people, they'll flush the toilet with their piss hands, and then fucking not even wash their hands. And then I'll be real, I won't lie, I don't flush that toilet. Because I don't want to touch that handle, fam, with your shitty piss hands, fam.
No way.
Fuck off.
All that don't
Go
bother
away,
me, yeah,
bro.
because I could use a piece of tissue to open the door on my elbow or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
I always avoid...
What winds me up, yeah, is it's not just the hygiene thing, but when I walk in a toilet, whether it's at work or wherever you're out and about, and you're like, you see the piss all over the seat,
The push.
There's no need for it.
the piss
Bro,
all
are you
over
really,
the seat.
are you
Get
re-
out.
are you really
Stop
that
it.
shit? Are you really that shit at pissing?
Stop it.
Stop it!
Get out of my house.
It's like you did that and then you walked
Get out
away.
of my
Right?
Yeah, you did that
saw
and
it
you were
happen,
you
and
were
then you-
alright with that.
Bro,
walked
you have
away.
no excuse. No excuse for pissing on the toilet seat, cuz.
Bruv, listen, hear
You're
what I'm saying.
40 years old. You've had 40 years of training, yeah, to
Listen,
piss.
I'm telling you now, I've been to the McDonald's, you know, going towards Woolwich, the A2.
Right.
There's a McDonald's there, yeah? There's a McDonald's there, and I went in that toilet because I was desperate to go
Yeah.
toilet. Bro, on the inside of the door, there was shit.
Oh my days.
On the door!
On the door.
On the door!
Wait, you can only imagine what was happening.
Let me
in
tell
that
you now.
stall, bro.
Let me tell you now. My workplace, yeah, the outside toilet I spoke of a minute ago, yeah. I remember once, it must have been the first time I started this job, yeah. Fam, I go into that toilet. I beg you pass me that thing. I go into the toilet, fam, yeah. There's fucking shit all up the wall. The guy has wiped with either his hand or a sock, yeah, and wiped it down the fucking wall.
What?
No word of a lie.
Tell me you didn't put the sock back on.
I don't know because there weren't a sock. There wasn't a sock there. He went home with squelchy toe, cuz.
Oh, disgusting.
But that is dirty, man. Come on, bro, man. Do you know what it is? It's more, to me, yeah, it's more of a self-respect thing for yourself.
Yeah, man. You know what?
Straight
You know
up.
my thing is, when I go in the toilet, if I see the toilet is a little bit dirty, I can't lie. I can't leave it like that.
Yeah, it's got to be clean.
Because I don't want to come out of that toilet. Someone else goes in, they see me come out, go in, and they see the toilet in
I
a
won't
state.
lie. Do you know what?
Dirty
I am,
bastard.
And
do you know
think
what?
it was me!
Cuz, I am so with you on that, yeah. I can't lie, fam,
It's
yeah.
true.
When I tell you, yeah.
It's not me.
When I tell you, I went to one of them public toilets, fam. I think I might be in Blue or something, fam, yeah. And I would go to go piss, yeah. Fam, the toilet, yeah, had so much. I don't even say so much, because it weren't. I'm exaggerating it, but there was piss all around the seat, cuz, yeah. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, I can piss now and walk off, but people are gonna think it's me, fam. When I tell you, I took the whole roll of toilet roll out and I wrapped it, fam. Man wrapped it so it was so thick yeah, nothing can get through it.
Yeah,
Nothing
yeah,
can get through it.
yeah.
And I whacked the thing, fam, and I just flushed it, fam, and I blocked the toilet, fam. And then I left, fam. But still, as long as no one thought I pissed on the seat, fam.
Because people are just nasty.
People that
bro.
piss on the seat, you're making us work.
And if you piss on the seat, clean it, please.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
come on, man.
It's not difficult. Hey, how about aim better?
Yeah.
Would you
I mean?
piss? Would you piss on your own toilet seat? Yeah, and then just
leave
leave it. You know what I'm saying?
Get I'm a host.
Get
Stop it. I need more water. Which one of us took
Yo,
a
whose
shot?
ice bottle is this?
Yours.
Oh, did you give it to me? I don't remember you giving me that.
Bottle.
Yeah, man, I don't like all that, fam.
Yeah, man.
Bro,
I
but
can't
now
remember
now
how I got to
now
that
you
story.
See it, though. Now you see it, yeah?
Yeah.
And you just see kids, and they got bare safety gear. I'm not saying
Just,
it's
yeah,
a
the
bad
safe-
thing,
Yeah, that was
but
it.
you're not learning to
Toughen up!
You're not learning
Yeah.
to firm it.
Exactly.
I mean, and I think a lot of that mollycoddling that they bring in schools now, and like the parents like bestow in the children, is like it's making them more shook in a sense. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And I think a lot of that's partly the reason why a lot of these kids now want to carry knives and that, because they don't want to take the beating, fam. They don't want to fight because they ain't learned to firm anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You ain't learn the pain,
man
fam.
are getting stabbed up and that because
Yeah, bro.
the knives are just getting longer.
Learn to fight, cuz. Yeah, they
People
are.
want to get further away from each other.
Learn to fight, bro. Teach self-defense in schools, fam.
Yeah.
I know certain schools do it because my school done it.
Throw the gloves on.
But put the gloves on. If there's kids in the school that have problem with each other, yeah, put it to them. Look, boom, fight it out. Don't do this shit outside school. 1-on-1 there, then supervised.
I
You
don't
know what
know
I mean?
about all that. I don't know about all that there because those things that's a difficult issue, right? Because that goes into legal things.
What?
And I don't think schools can deal with that. But I do agree. Kids should learn.
They should.
They should learn in school, and I think schools should teach them. I'm not saying.
The
I'm not saying condone fights between kids. Yeah.
Wait, when we
Yeah,
say
yeah, I'm
kids,
not
what
saying-
are we
I'm not saying
saying?
Train them.
What age?
Obviously, I'm on about from a certain age in primary school. Just start them off on like little basic stuff.
Yeah.
Little karate classes
man.
or something. Something just whatever.
Judo,
But something
taekwondo,
that they enjoy
jiu-jitsu.
as well, because it does build a confidence. Martial arts does build a confidence.
Massive.
So start it from primary school, like on a casual little thing. Then maybe as you get into secondary school, introduce more boxing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a bit of Muay Thai, maybe. You know what I mean? Bit of jiu-jitsu. You know what I mean?
It's one of those things.
Just get kids more confident and let them know what a punch to the face feels like, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Because right now they're thinking, "No, f this." Let me.
They're
just,
scared
let
to
me
get
just
punched
stab
in the
man
face,
up.
but they want to stab someone.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, that's what I don't get.
Yeah. Serious.
Don't get.
You'd rather stab someone and risk them dying than you lot going on the grass and just throwing a couple punches and that.
And make sure if you do
Wrestling
it is on the
grass.
grass. Because if you bust
Yeah,
your head on that concrete,
don't fight on the concrete.
don't do
fight
that
on
one
the
punch,
grass.
man.
Fight on
One bang.
AstroTurf at least. Do you know what I'm saying? Fight on the grass. Fight on
I've
AstroTurf.
seen them documentaries on them one punch killers, bruv, where they just bang someone but they didn't mean to,
Yeah,
fam.
it's just
Exactly.
yeah,
Isn't
just-
that what happened to Esco?
I don't know.
His cousin punched him. They were playing about his cousin punched him and then he fell and hit his head on the concrete.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's cool.
That's why grass, do it on the grass,
messed up,
people.
man.
You know what I mean?
Fight on the grass. Even on the street, anytime I've had any occasions that where I was near grass, I'd make sure, let's go on the grass then. Do you know what I'm saying?
Probably the best place. You don't need your head bouncing off the ground, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, in our area, we used to get the gloves out in the summertime, just for fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, man. You just mess about.
Yeah.
Mess about, and I think once you're comfortable just moving about and messing about doing that, and you've taken a punch, whether it's somebody trying to knock you out or whether it is you just messing about and sparring or whatever, you know what it feels like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you can sort of,
Yeah, it's true.
you can prepare yourself.
I think my
That's
problem is...
exactly what it is. You
Yeah.
can prepare yourself for
When
whatever.
when it comes to fighting, I think my problem is I never back away from a fight, even if I know I will lose. It's just something in me where it's like I can't do it.
It's like a fuck you, bruv,
Yes,
attitude.
who are
Fuck
you?
you, bruv.
No, it depends, right? Because there are situations
Where you
right?
should run.
Where you have to just get out the way, right? Because your health is more important than your pride,
Bruv.
right? At that point
Yeah.
in time. But there are times
That's
when
it's
you
certain situations.
cannot leave.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
In those times, you
That's
must
that's
defend
literally
yourself.
a life and death
You
kind of
must defend
situation.
yourself
Like,
in those situations.
if you know you can't get out, that's another reason to teach kids these things, though.
Yeah.
Just in case any situations like that arise,
Yeah.
like it's better to give them a fighting chance in a situation like that than not giving them any
But
knowledge
this is
about
what I'm
anything.
saying. Maybe you could get it to such a way of thinking where their go-to might not be a knife.
Yeah.
It might
exactly.
be
Yeah.
to fight.
That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You know what they need to kind of bring in? Shaming. Shaming of anyone that uses a knife. Make it a cultural thing.
Yeah.
Make it so
You
it's
know how
like
man
if
used-
you don't fight,
Yeah, you're a pom-pom
you're
fan.
shamed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a moist fan.
No,
Make
but
it
listen,
a shaming.
listen. You need to make it like, you know how the whole bowl cat thing was.
Yeah.
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 People would shame bowl cats.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you're a bowl cat. Whatever. You're a bowl cat, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like make it a bad thing. You need to do that for people who
Yeah.
stab people.
Make
and
it a
don't fight.
shaming thing.
That's actually,
Make it so people feel not like an outcast, but like
Feel like a waste,
yeah,
man.
just feel like what the fuck. Everyone
wet.
else is like on this fighting thing. I had to resort to a weapon. Like, what
Yeah.
does that make me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that.
Live to fight.
That's the problem
another
with
day.
now. There's no shame. There's no shame. The parents don't care. I'm not saying every parent, but a lot of parents don't care enough.
We could do the thing where, you know, like in Texas, you know where they got the mutual combat law.
Yeah.
What is
Wait.
that? The dueling thing.
There's
Yeah.
there's a policeman present,
I challenge you to a duel.
and you can have a punch up
Yeah.
on the street.
That'd be sick.
Do you know what I mean? And the police, it's like, yeah, nobody's
Mate,
going to jail.
The travellers
Yeah.
are doing that here anyway.
Exactly.
This is
Yo,
why.
it's
This
true.
is why I rate the Irish, bro.
You're showing the
'Cause
bucket
they're-
chair.
yeah, you're shining the bucket.
Showing the bucket chair.
You're fucking
Look
idiot.
at you. You, Paulie, from down the road there. You know what that was? I saw you down the pub. You know, showing the bucket chair. I tell you.
Yo, they go on.
You and
Costa.
Stacey. I tell you, Stacey, the little slag there. I'll bet you. I'll bet you. Your brother. I bet your uncle. And I already bet your cousin.
Yo, what's that done, fam? What's that done, fam? With the grey hair, fam? Who has the picture of himself
Oh,
back in the day,
Joyce.
fam? Yeah,
Big Joe Joyce.
Yeah, that's
Yo,
Joe
he's
Joyce.
a G.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Legend.
He's on this thing.
You see him? This is my picture.
Soak my hand in petrol.
I was in the newspaper. I was in the newspaper in 1986 for the winning the top the man of the year. Boxing champion.
You know what cracks me up about that video? Yeah, he starts rabbiting on, yeah, and they just pan away slowly from that video. Fam. They just move the camera. Fam.
Them guys are so sick. When we first moved around here, the first people that I knew were Irish. I'm telling you, Irish are the best,
Yeah,
bro.
man, they're sick still.
They're very crafty, but
Yeah.
I like them, bro. I really do like them because they're honest and they will fight you. They're not on this like. They are on it. Don't get it twisted. They're on it. If it comes to the weapons, trust me, they got access to the tools. But their first go is not to go to the tools. Their first thing is let's fight. Let's fight.
That's for you.
Let real men fight.
Best thing.
Man, like Ronnie Pickering.
Who?
Who's Ronnie Pickering?
I'm Ronnie Pickering!
Who's that, bro? Who the hell is Ronnie Pickering?
Well, I thought you might know about Ronnie Pickering.
Nah,
I can't even tell you the story.
Yeah, it is. I'm
You have
shit
to
with
see the
names,
video.
bro. I need to see his face. I might know him by face.
bruv. It's a road rage thing, bruv. And man's like, you should know who I am. Like, I'm Ronnie Pickering, bro.
Yeah.
Is he a fighter? Do you know who I am?
I'm Ronnie Pickering. He's like, who?
Oh, what happened here?
It's traffic, right? So you're gonna have to go forward a bit, man. For where they
Was
swear.
he jump out?
No.
Jump out, gang.
Look, this is it. Oh no, he's gonna turn up this road there. You have to forward it a bit.
Where are you, mate?
Oh, I've seen this.
This is
What? You got a problem? Do you know who I am? What do you mean about a problem? What do you mean what a problem? You fucking muppet. There's no need for that. What? What? Fucking hanging about like that.
I've seen this before, years ago.
I went round, yeah? And then you started fucking laughing, yeah?
Oh, look at his eyes.
he's
He's like, this is
nuts.
fighting eyes now.
he's on
There
it.
you are. Get your fucking helmet off then. I'll grow up, you fucking fool. care. Well, you won't know when I fucking when you pull up.
You know how you pull up?
Pickering. Oh, Ronnie Pickering.
Ronnie Pickering!
Yo, he's sticking it on him, fam.
Brilliant. Fucking found out then. Fuck on then. Fuck off then. You fuck off. Fucking Johnny Pickering.
Johnny Pickering!
Yo.
Oh, what, is he carry on chasing him?
Yo, what? He swerved back. Did he swerve back?
In the Renault Picasso, bro.
Yo,
This is though.
he swerved
She
up.
knows what's going on. She's like, oh, he's off again.
Oh, here we go. She rolled down the
What
window.
am I gonna prove? You. I'm gonna knock you out.
Oh shit.
Why are you? Let's have a bare knuckle fight then. What would
Whoa!
Sure you then, won't I? Oh, I am. Oh, you are? Are you on about?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yo.
Bare knuckle fight. Come on. You know you
Wow.
are.
Man's just so on it.
Just on this bare knuckle
Yo.
fight
For
thing.
no reason.
Listen,
like,
I
for-
rate this culture, you know. I really do like that culture. Because if I had a problem with someone,
Yeah,
and instead of
yeah.
them saying, I'm going to stab you,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
have a bare knuckle fight. I'd be
Yeah,
like,
man,
alright then,
straight up,
come,
straight up.
let's go.
Let's even the odds, innit?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
come,
Let's
I
do
do
this.
not mind having a bare knuckle fight, bro.
Yeah.
That's so much. Let's real men fight.
Red boy.
Let real men fight. You,
Kebab
straight in the
ball.
bucket, yeah.
You're shining the bucket.
You bastard, yeah.
Yo, anchor here.
Oh, bring the York. You.
There'll be 3 hits. Me hitting you. You hitting the floor. And the ambulance in fucking 90, you know?
Did you see the hood to catch a predator?
Do you know what? I was watching To Catch a Predator the other day still.
Bruv, they made a hood version. They didn't
What do
even
you mean?
talk to man. What show it?
Swear down.
They just bang
Wait, is
him
it the
as
same
soon as he
Don though?
comes in.
Is it the same presenter?
No, the hood version, bro.
Oh shit.
Yo, they made a hood version of To Catch a Predator. Bruv, man walked in and they just banged him. They didn't even let him talk. They just banged man over.
Yo, they didn't even invite man in. Tell him to
Listen.
sit down. They just bagged him.
They just banged him over.
What's up, y'all? Motherfucker getting pros how to catch a predator. 101. Episode 1. What's up, homie?
Man, they say, what's up, homie?
Yo.
Bang!
Yo, you got slumped.
Shit hurt, didn't it?
I said,
Give
ow.
me that knife up off you, player. Don't touch my fucking hand. You touch my fucking hand, it's your ass. You got a gun on you?
Bruv, did you see this hood to catch a predator?
Yeah, they just beat the guy.
You know how man
I
usually
saw
comes in and he's like, take a seat. Bruv, them man were like, what's up, homie? Boom!
Yo, they weren't playing.
Yeah, bruv, that's
Straight
how it
up.
needs to be sometimes.
Yeah, it's true.
That's how it needs to be
No
sometimes.
talking, just boom.
Bang, man.
You see the video that I posted
What is
on
it?
Insta?
Which one?
Where the brother's like, I'll break your fucking kneecaps. And then the guy just sets it up and he's like, bang, bang, bro.
Oh,
Waving
yeah,
him.
That was a nice
Waving.
one too. Left hook, right.
That was
right.
nice, bro.
Yeah, bro.
And you know, it's the way he look, because the Don's holding him in it, and then he looks back, bro, yeah, and then he says what he says, and then he's just sets it up, bro, bang, bang.
Yeah, it was nice. He's thrown that
Bad.
a lot of times.
Yeah, it's bad stuff.
You know, you could tell
I can't
someone's
even show
thrown
you
a
'cause my
combination a lot
fucking
of
thing.
times.
Wait, let me see.
Bruv, did you see the video? Yeah, where I saw it on Reddit. Basically, this guy's on the train, you know, in New York, and you said show that one first. Man just gives him the 1-2, bro. Left hook, right hand. Boom!
That was nasty.
That was
He's
nice,
thrown
innit?
that a lot of times. That's
That
not
was
someone
nice, bruv.
who just threw random punches.
Nope.
That's someone who's thrown a left hook and a right hand a lot of times.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying?
100%.
He knew what it was gonna do.
That's mad. What was that? Road rage, yeah?
I don't know
I
what
guess
that was.
so. I don't know.
But listen, there's this video, yeah, where this dude's on the tube, minding his own business or whatever, yeah. He's wearing like one of those New York starter jacket, you know, like from the early 2000s, 90s or whatever, yeah. And basically the girl's chatting rubbish about him, saying, oh, you're from the 90s, you're broke, get your money out, blah, 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 blah. And she's with her little group of friends, innit? So, you know.
Oh, this video. I've seen this. I've seen this still.
She
He
was
ain't
talking
playing.
hella
Yeah,
smack.
she was.
He didn't even say anything.
Nah, he ain't playing.
I remember.
See, these lot are laughing like it's a joke.
Oh.
Nah.
Let's wait for that. Basically, yeah, he's not said a word.
Nah.
Get your money up. You're done.
This one just instigated.
Yeah.
You know, there's always one
Yeah,
just barking on the side.
Why is she hyping up as well? Why are you hyping up?
Yeah.
Don't hype up.
Oh, and she slapped the
hype
phone
up.
out of his hand.
Don't hype up there.
Sorry, that's not acceptable.
No,
There's what it is.
Again.
Oh.
Did you hear this?
Rewind.
Did you hear that?
Hold on, because that slap came from the heavens.
Yeah.
That slap
Yo.
came all the way from Jesus himself.
Yo, that is the best noise on a slap that I've heard, fam.
That slap came all the way from Jesus to your face.
Yo,
Jesus.
she deserved that though.
Definitely.
You know what it is? You can't go around just trying to hit man. innit?
Listen,
Like, you
I
can't.
don't condone hitting women,
No, nor
but
do
that was well deserved. Because she wasn't acting like a woman.
Yeah,
She wasn't acting like a lady. She was acting like a man.
Some harpy.
Therefore, you get slapped like a man would. In my opinion.
Harpy.
Slap!
Yeah.
Temper T style, bruv.
You're either getting slapped or you're getting restrained. Either one.
Restrained.
Yeah, restraint is.
That wouldn't do. Don't know, man.
She came with the assault.
She came verbally assault and physical, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. The slap was minor. If it was a brother, he would have banged him. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he slapped him. Oh,
Do you know what it is,
the
yeah?
venom.
He was quite tolerable.
Tolerant.
Yeah, tolerant, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Up until that point where she hits him.
And then he was
Yeah, then
I think that was all on the news as well.
Was it?
Yeah, it probably was.
She held a beating. And one man has never beat her that way. You know what?
No, just bare ratchet chatting shit.
Yeah, man. Get your money up.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, cool.
You get your money.
You
up,
have
innit?
no
Don't
idea
listen.
how much
You know
money
what I
he
mean?
has.
Focus on you.
Yeah,
But
do
also,
your
can
thing.
we please? Did you see this?
Amanda Holden wins 2019
Bro,
Rate of
What?
the year.
Rate of the year.
I can't
award.
even label how many things are wrong with this right now.
Now, lacking in meat, to say the least. Do you know what I'm saying? How does this get? Who's
Do you know what it
making?
is?
Who made this list?
Who is this? Is this Simon Cowell's
Who
rating?
decide this?
Is this Simon Cowell's?
You know what it is? We're forgetting.
Is it? Isn't it? This was it. The Star.
Daily Star or the Sun, whatever. Daily Star, yeah.
It looked like the Star.
Who reads the Daily Star?
People who like women with no gluten. No gluteus. Was it gluteus?
No gluteus
Maximus.
maximus. No bunda.
No bunda.
No
Nyash.
nyash. Ghana girls then get big nyash. Apartments and a big cash. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, but you know.
Skeleton.
Yeah, I mean,
They want to
bag of
see
bones.
skeletal structure.
listen. It's one of those.
Is that what they
things
want to
where-
see? Okay.
Skeletal.
They want to see skeleton.
I need to know whose list this is.
Crypt keeper.
I need to know.
Necromancer. Necrophilia. Do you know what I'm saying?
You know what? I ain't gonna lie though. From that picture, like he said, I will probably smash. But unfortunately, I'm gonna be feeding her. Well, I'm gonna have to be feeding her throughout the relationship.
In order
You know what I
to
mean?
gain,
Start introducing some hard food. You know what
get
I
us
mean?
some pounded yam.
Yo,
Pounded yam. Okay? Egusi soup.
Go, keep going,
Ogbono.
Jim.
a goosey soup.
You know? Some Gary.
Some jollof.
Jollof. Moi moi.
You know what I mean?
I'll say, get some meat on your body. And then we can entertain the other things.
Rate of the year award. I don't think they looked on Instagram.
Yeah. Do you not? Who put this list together? Where do you get your list,
I
bro?
can send you 1,000 pictures.
Just random women. She works at Costa Coffee,
Do
bro.
you know what I mean?
But it's
what's that?
The levels is different.
Whose list is this, man?
Amanda Holden.
Who
No.
made this?
Name
list,
and
fam?
shame. Who's the list?
No
Who's
reel
the
of
list
the
maker?
year.
Shame.
I mean,
Bruv, listen, I'm
Rupert Murdoch.
yeah, bruv. Them
Rupert
lot, them older
Murdoch.
generation, bruv. They want to see skeleton
Yo.
structure. I'm telling you,
It's Rupert, bruv.
bruv. I'm not on it. You know what I'm saying? So
If your name's Rupert, there's something wrong with you.
Rupert, you know what's this?
I don't think I've ever come across a Rupert.
I have once.
Well, that-
Wednesday morning, I'm shopping in Harrods. I'm gonna go to Chrissy and Dior.
Oh my god! Yo, can we appreciate the fact that we couldn't do this at that age? Because I'm so happy.
Yeah.
The amount of dumb stuff that would have been
Guarantee
online.
some shit would have gone down. Guarantee some shit would
I
have
feel sorry for you
Yo.
lot. Because you're going to be 40 years older. Your kid's going to come across that video, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you thinking? Boy, but they're not thinking about that. I suppose he's a kid, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all they know, isn't it? It's all that generation knows now. They didn't know anything without it. So
Yeah, do you remember when
That's their life.
we didn't resort to internet?
yeah. Oh man.
Remember when you used to go and knock for your friend
Yeah.
rather than WhatsApp?
It's mad. It is
Just go
actually
knock
mad.
on his door.
You had
knock
to
on the
ride
door.
round on your bike or whatever, go knock for your friend. You didn't even know if he was home, bro.
Is Daniel home? You all got your football. You're like,
you already got the motive planned.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? You already got the motive. Because you know, yeah, if you go there and you ain't got a motive, your friends gonna look at you like, what you doing? Like, you just come knock for me to what? You know what I'm saying?
you coming out?
I got football. Go and play football. You know what I'm saying? Simpler times, bro. These lot wanna do Snapchat. They wanna
Or
you know what I'm
TikToking
saying?
and that, bro.
TikTok,
TikToking,
make a
yo.
music video,
Yo.
bruv. Relax.
Yeah, chill
Go
out,
play
bro.
football.
Yeah, do
Go
something.
pick
Yo,
pairs. You know what I'm
They'll
saying?
never know, fam. They'll
You'll never know,
what it was
bruv.
like.
Plum wars.
Plum Wars! Oh my days.
Bruv, we used to throw plums at each other, bruv.
Yeah,
there was
it
a
was a-
tree that grew plums in our area.
Multiple plum trees.
And we'll just throw plums, bruv. When we saw that they got ripe and they got bigger, that's when we picked them off the tree and throw them at each other.
Pelting them.
No one's eating them.
Yeah, you can't eat
Do you know what I'm
them.
saying? Then it turned into stone wars, but that's another story. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, certain man lost teeth. Certain man lost teeth in those stone walls. Serious.
But these are times, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make yourself entertained.
Yeah, man.
So,
Gotta do something.
oh man, knocking for your friends, dial up internet, bruv.
SNES.
Snares.
Mega
Yeah.
Drive. Remember Mega Drive?
Yeah.
We had what was that one
Oh.
Sega with the built-in Sonic game?
Sega Mega Drive.
That was
Or
good.
Sega Master System.
Double. What was that game? Was it
Sega Master
Double
System.
Dragon?
Yeah, Double Dragon, man. Oh my days.
What's it called? Oh, what's Jago and what's it called?
Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct,
Instinct,
bruv.
yeah,
Gold.
yeah.
Killer Instinct Gold,
Killer
bruv.
Instinct, that was
Yeah.
SNES. I got that from my boy Hold Tight Ben.
Goldfinger.
From secondary school.
Goldfinger,
I
bruv.
just kept that game and we just banged it out.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Bro, do you remember the Game Gear?
No.
The Sega Game Gear.
Game Gear.
Nah,
Yeah.
bro. Listen, I
I
didn't
remember
have
that.
still.
I don't think I ever had that.
It was like Sega's first like handheld console.
Swear down.
Listen,
Yeah, nice
we
Game
had
Boys.
5 channels for the longest time until
Oh,
Freeview
fuck.
came out.
Yo.
Bruv, I know that feeling. You know what
Until
I'm saying?
Freeview came
Bruv,
out, it was
bruv,
peak.
that's the maddest thing.
We
You know how
had
many-
to go
bruv,
outside.
You know how many channels there are now? Like, kids
Yeah.
will never know. You had 5 channels, fam.
Yeah, we had
5 channels.
BBC,
There's nothing else,
BB,
fam.
what was it? BBC 2?
BBC
One,
1,
BBC 1, BBC 2, ITV, Channel 4, Channel 5.
Yeah.
That's all we had.
Nothing
And you
else.
know when you turned the channel and it was like the green
Yeah.
channel numbers.
Bruv,
We didn't have
you know,
Sky,
yeah,
bruv.
They have no idea, fam, how luxury it is today, fam,
Analog.
when it comes to channels.
We
fam.
had analog TV, bruv.
analog. Digital wasn't even there, fam.
I watched the Twin
Analog.
Towers on 5 channel TV,
Fam,
bruv.
you had that bookie aerial, fam, that you had
Yo.
to just move around, fam, and it just fucked up all the time. Fam. You know what I mean?
Man putting coat hangers in
Yeah,
the back of the TV.
fam,
You know what I'm
you know what I
saying?
mean? Them grinding days, fam.
It was that's because that's you got bored and you started exploring, like using your imagination.
I see one video, yeah, where they gave the cassette player with the tape, yeah, and they gave it to like a kid now, innit? Yeah, and they just didn't know what to do, fam.
Oh yeah,
Didn't
what did
know
he
what
say?
to do, fam.
Oh,
Like
what
a
did he
cassette.
say?
Yeah,
recorder thing.
Yeah,
like,
like
what is it?
a Walkman, like a Walkman.
Okay, snap.
With the tape and that.
Yeah, bruv,
You know
I
what
remember.
mean? And they didn't know what to do, fam.
Yo!
They were looking at it like
That
what
made me
one?
remember something. Do you remember when we had that CD tape player, yeah? And it was a round one, like that. I'm sure we used to make recordings on it somehow, bruv. Don't you remember? We had the tape and we used to record
Possibly.
over the tape.
I think so.
Oh, we used to speak into the thing, and I'm sure.
It was a radio, right?
Yeah, it was a radio.
It had a CD player on top.
Yep.
Yeah,
CD
yeah.
player
I
on
remember
top.
that. It was tiny.
Tape at the front.
Yeah, it was little.
Was it what? You're about like the
It
round
was
thing with
round.
the handle.
Yeah, and it had
With
a
the
handle on
yeah,
it.
yeah. The
bro.
CD player on top.
The early
yeah,
2000s
man, I had
thing,
one of
you
them
know what I'm
still.
saying?
Yeah. I had one of them still.
Yeah,
fam.
bruv. And
Had that for time.
do you remember we had that big boom box, the black one? Do you remember that? The boot with the black one with the tape on the front. You put
Yeah,
the tapes in
yeah,
at the
yeah,
front.
yeah, yeah,
Jeez.
yeah.
Radio.
I remember that.
Bruv, I remember tuning into On Top FM, bruv, yeah?
On
95
top.
point whatever, yeah?
What goes around?
Trust me.
right around.
On Top FM back
on
in the
top.
day. Dizzy Rascal. That's the first time I heard Dizzy Rascal.
Dizzy.
It's just a rascal.
Yeah,
It's Dizzy
yeah,
Rascal.
yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is sick, man. Do you know what I'm saying? This is hard. This is the hardest thing I've ever heard. I didn't have, think about it, I didn't have cable.
Yeah.
Didn't have Sky.
Yeah.
I didn't have Channel U.
Yeah.
I didn't have none of that, bruv. So when I heard it there, it was the first time I ever heard it, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just a rascal. It's just a rascal. That was the hardest thing ever, bruv.
Bro.
Mad.
Do you remember what they call mini discs?
Yeah, they didn't
Remember
last
with
long.
the little
We,
round
no,
disc
we
in
did.
The, in the
We
square
had a
little
mini
thing?
disc, and I tell you from what rapper? Taz. Taz. That came with when we went to Victoria Park in East London, and they were handing out mini discs. Don't you remember? Then yeah, they gave us a Taz, the rapper Taz. You know who that is?
No.
Yeah, he's a UK brother still. East London, isn't it?
Yeah, East London, no, South London, I think. I don't know. I seen him in videos at SMS, PDC, or whatever. But anyway,
Yeah.
so that was a mini disc. They gave it to us, and we put it in, and I was like, "This is hard." Don't you remember? Because you could play a mini disc in a regular CD player.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean
The little orange disc.
I thought you said
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
square one.
No, man.
No, I was
Mini
thinking-
disc.
They're like the little
Right,
discs.
yeah, tiny disc.
Yeah.
It was a little
A
orange
small
disc.
disc.
It was Taz.
Yeah.
And he had that song. One of the songs. No, that was one of the songs. And then there's the
sounds
other
familiar.
song. There's the other. Anyway, there was another song on there that I like better with this Jamaican brother on it. That one.
Was that? It wasn't Jamaica B, was it?
I don't know. It sounded like him,
Yeah.
but that was hard, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? You used to just come across music
That
back in the
tune-
day
that
that you,
tune you was doing just now sounded like the cafe from Star Wars.
No. I gotta play a little bit of it.
Yo.
That's what
It's
I thought.
Can't Contain Me. It's called. You just can't contain me.
Oh, so they took it from
They done it.
Right,
Otherwise known as TAZ. That's right. This is what happens when I feel the vibe for music. You get me? You know you can't.
You don't remember this?
I do. Set this track on fire.
It wasn't my favourite track.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The other track that was on this same CD, that one, yeah, that when I heard that I was like, wheel it. Fast Talk. That was the song. Fast Talk.
Yeah.
This one. Oh my days. Yeah.
As I walk through the valley of the
Shadow of death for your enemies, aim at your head. Because I gave me your dead. Oi! When I heard this, I was like, yeah, bruv.
The chorus.
This
was
is
what-
hard.
Yo, you got gas.
Hold on, no. Where's the chorus? Man, I'm in the block. Selling rock. Trying to do anything to get into the top. Wait, the chorus is coming. Hold on. This one. What am I about? No.
Who is that brother?
I don't know. This is up. No, I gotta hear that too. Yeah, bruv. But I don't know who that is, bruv. But I don't even think he's listed on
Just
there.
some random yardie fam.
Yeah,
He's just
man
like,
just
yeah,
got.
jump on the court.
Oh, Scorpion with a K.
Scorpion.
That's his
With
name.
a K. Yeah, man's on Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, bruv. But you just used to come across music, bruv, so differently back then.
Yeah, man. LimeWire.
You could appreciate it more.
LimeWire,
You know
you
what?
know?
Do you remember, yeah?
Yeah.
When you had the MP3 player and you had like 30 songs on there,
Yeah.
and you'd bang them songs for
Before
time.
you even change them again.
You'd bang them songs for time. Then you'd have to plug it into the PC and change up the songs. You got LimeWire, wherever, to get your new music. Bang it all on there.
There was a point where there's countless music. Do you know how much music was probably lost?
Yeah. Bare music, because on an old PC or
Changing
something.
of PCs,
Yeah, constantly.
laptops, just changing.
Mm.
Amount of music.
Now, just on your phone.
So much
just
data.
there, innit?
So much data though. But even the music, like if I could have my entire music list,
Yeah.
yeah, from day,
Yeah.
bruv, it'd be countless
Yeah,
hours. You wouldn't
yeah,
be able to
yeah.
listen
Yeah,
to it.
I remember.
yeah.
I've
Too
been
many
looking,
songs,
yeah.
bruv. There's this one Skepta remix that I've been looking for years, and I can't find it, bruv. I got it on LimeWire, yeah, and I've never heard it
Was it from
again.
Microphone Champion? Was it one of
No,
that
it was.
time?
This is before Microphone Champion. You know when Skepta used to kind of spit like Big H.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back then, like when it go on in, draw for the two,
Yeah.
feeling hard by yourself like woo.
Yeah,
It was a remix of that, but it was hard, and I never heard it again, bruv. I lost it, and that's it, bruv. It's gone into the ether. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, never to
ether.
be. I can't even remember it. I just remember it was
The
hard.
maddest thing is, it's out there still.
It is out there.
out
Someone's
there.
got
You know what I
it.
mean?
Just
Someone's
post it
got
online.
Someone's got it.
It's probably even online.
If you have that, post that online. You know what I mean?
You know what one I'm talking about?
You know what I'm saying? You know the ones.
Yeah, bro. There's so much stuff that's lost. Thinking about it, just through history, stuff's been lost, bruv. Think about it. When they burnt, when the Egyptians got their whole shit burnt, so much knowledge has gone there. Bare libraries and stuff have been burnt in the past. You know what film I watched about libraries? Page Master. I watched that a couple of days ago. Do you remember Page Master?
It rings a bell.
Page Master, Macaulay Culkin. He gets sent to buy a bag of nails. Yeah.
Right.
By his dad.
Bag of nails.
And then he gets on his bicycle, and then it starts raining. He gets lost, and he ends up in this abandoned building. But it's not an abandoned building; it's a library. It's a giant empty library, and there's just one dude in there. Do you know what I'm saying? But he's the librarian, and he gives him a library card. And then he tries to find a toilet and gets lost, and he slips and he bangs his head, and then he goes into this whole world
This sounds all a bit
where
suspect.
he turns into a. Hold on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Relax, man.
I remember.
Do you remember
I
Page
remember
Master?
now. I'm looking at the pictures.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I
Old
remember
school
this,
film,
yeah.
bruv.
And he goes into like the story, innit?
Yeah, and then it turns into a cartoon.
Yeah. I remember.
And then the books come alive, and it's basically just a
Oh,
where film
yeah,
about trying to
bro.
get kids to read books again.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying? It's a
right.
really
Yeah,
good
man, no,
throwback.
I don't
thing,
think
man.
I've seen it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, them throwback films, man. Because where I've been watching Cobra Kai, it's just made me
I've seen it.
think of old films.
They brought out the new Dark Crystal. They're doing a prequel to Dark Crystal. I saw it in the news
That's the
yesterday.
creepiest thing I've
Do you
ever
remember Dark
seen.
Crystal? Have you ever seen that
No, I
film?
don't think so.
Oh, kill the girlfriend.
What?
Bruv, I'm telling you, it's weird. Yeah.
What's it about?
Bruv, Davy Bowie was in
Listen, fam.
Oh
Back
no,
in
I
the
think
day.
I think I know the film you're on about. I didn't know it was called that
it. They
though.
got them weird creatures. Just
Yeah,
Oh, it's on
yeah,
Netflix.
yeah.
Bruv, so many weird
David
creatures.
Bowie plays like this creature thing, innit?
It's the 1982 trailer.
Is he?
Oh shit, it's gonna load.
Oh,
man.
They know
Jeez,
how to
man.
fuck up the vibe.
God, Jesus. All right. It's just hella creepy, bruv.
Yeah.
Turtle
I've seen
mutants.
This. I've seen this.
Turtle priests.
Yeah, bruv. Dark priest, necromancer, turtles, bruv. It's Pete. They got whiskers and stuff. What is that? What is that? What is that?
Yo.
What is that? Bro. What is that?
What's the name of this video?
What's that meant to be?
What's the name of the video?
Bruv, the name of the video is Dark Crystal trailer. Hold on. The Dark Crystal 1982 movie trailer, bruv. Look. What is that? And what's that? Okay, alright. The Dark Crystal. Jeez. Look at that CGI, bruv.
All I know is
Look at that! What is that? They used to creep me out so much. It's a sloth with long legs that you can ride. The size of an elephant, bruv. Nah, long nap, bruv.
this is on Netflix, by the way. You can watch.
Is
this.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Dark
bruv.
Crystal and Netflix.
It's a bit-
out.
It's a bit weird though, isn't it?
It's nutty.
It's a bit weird.
Listen, I don't know what people were smoking in 1982, but
Yo.
Bruv, that's LSD.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
That's LSD, psilocybin.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
You got to be on something special to come up with that, bro.
Yeah.
All those weird beasts.
Bowie. You ever seen interviews of Bowie back in the day?
Seen
My
a
man
few.
was on things,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
He was on things. So of course he was involved, bro.
Just drugs. Just drugs on stage, on set, bro.
I need drugs.
Yeah, bro. What else is going on in the world? So, got any weird news, Adam? Do you know what I'm saying? Got any weird news for us?
Do you know what it is?
What happened?
Yeah, it's basically, yeah. Did you hear about the seagull?
The seagull.
Yeah,
Beanie.
that ripped the tongue out of a cat.
Oh,
What?
you said something about
Did
this.
you hear about that?
Nah.
It's a bit mad, isn't it?
How does a seagull...
I don't know.
Warrior seagull.
And I ain't gonna lie, my
Warrior
internet's-
charge.
right now my internet's down, so I can't even get the story up. But yeah, bro.
This a wait, a what? A seagull.
Wait, it ripped a cat's tongue?
A cat's tongue, yeah.
Bruv, you know what happened, innit? Bruv, the cat must have been hunting the seagull thinking it was one of these regular pigeons, bruv. He didn't know it was
realise
a
how big it
seagull,
was,
innit?
right?
Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's a bit mad though.
Bruv, I spend time at the sea, you know what I'm
He
saying?
took his tongue.
Yeah.
And to take a tongue from a cat, you gotta be quick, you know, bruv. This is
Yeah,
not no
it's-
wrestling thing.
Yeah, yeah.
You just
It's,
got
it's, a,
whoop.
it's,
It's
it's
gone,
a
bruv.
cat, cuz, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
How do you get hold of his tongue?
The speed of it.
no.
You ever throw a chip at the
Speed of
seaside?
it! Size of it!
You throw a chip at the seaside, it won't hit the ground, bruv.
Wow.
It's just one of the... If there's seagulls
seagulls
around,
are on it, you know.
it's not gonna hit the ground.
We
You
used
throw
to
it
have
up in the
seagulls in our playground in school.
Bro, seagulls are
air.
everywhere.
Bruv, because of the flipping tuna sandwiches. and, and the chips, bro.
Yeah.
Them half-eaten pizzas and that, bro. Cup drinks.
Cup drinks. Vimto, bruv. Though I've never liked that Vimto. I always thought it had a weird taste. Like the sugar weren't really sugar. Like.
In the summertime, they give you the frozen one.
Bruv, do you know how cheap them Vimtos
Yeah.
are, bruv? Them cup drinks. They were making hella profit, bruv.
Oh no!
Frozen cup drink. It doubles as an ice lolly, bruv. So you push the bottom and it comes Yo, cup drinks.
Calypso and that, bro.
Yeah, man. Cup drink. I forgot about
Yeah,
that,
cup
you know?
drinks. Powdered donuts.
Donuts.
Yeah, bro.
Powdered Oh, yo! Do you remember Co-op?
Yeah,
The Co-op donuts, bruv.
yeah,
Yeah.
man. They still make them.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? I didn't know about this.
They might have changed the recipe. I don't
No,
know.
because listen, all I know is I've not been to a Co-op in the morning in a very long time,
Right.
so I don't know. But the Co-op that's outside Michael Ramsey,
Yeah.
I used to go in there in the morning and they had the 4-pack or the 3-pack of
Yeah.
chocolate-filled donuts, bruv.
best.
Fresh,
Yeah.
warm, just come out of the oven, bruv.
Mm.
Proper things. Ones that you go back for. Do you know what I'm saying? This ain't donuts that you eat half and then you're like, oh, you know, it's not even
Yeah,
right.
you
You know?
just want more.
Nah, bruv, this is one you eat the whole thing and you protect it like go on, bro. Trust me, bruv. Someone asks you for a donut, yeah, £1.
Let's go back to
Bruv,
reload.
hold tight there, man. That used to sell. Hold tight the man that used to sell penguins and clubs in school, bro.
Yeah, I was there, bro. Little Twix bars, the
Yeah,
Twix
you know
biscuit
that.
bars.
Iceland, bruv.
Yeah.
Making profit of Iceland, bruv.
Trust me.
One
I used
pound
to sell
for a penguin.
I used to sell cigarettes. You know, like that. Pound a cigarette. You know, like that.
Yeah, bro, that's that white economy, bruv. Because in Michael Ramsey, I don't know, bruv, there weren't really that much
There was weed.
cigarettes going on.
Yeah, it wasn't
just,
cigarettes, it was weed and there was sweets, bro. Pokemon cards. When I got there in year
Pokemon
7,
cards, you
that's
know.
how I relinquished all of my Pokemon cards, bro,
Wow.
through selling them. When I got to secondary school in year 7, pound.
Yeah, man's
Yeah,
got the
yeah,
shiny
yeah.
You know what I
Charizard.
mean? God,
My
man.
champ.
My champ.
When you look online now, you're like, oh.
Oh, snap. I was so short-sighted.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have even taken it out of the packet. You know that, man? How do you even have the foresight
Yeah, you
to know that that's going to be priced, like, so expensive in
yeah.
the future?
Yeah. It's
Do you know what I'm
mad.
saying? To where you didn't even touch it, but you've got the first edition.
Yeah, first edition, the 90s.
And you were like,
Yeah.
I'm not
93,
touching this.
96.
As a child,
Yeah.
I'm not touching
not
this.
gonna
I'm
touch
going to
this.
encase it in plastic
Yeah.
and sell it 20 years later.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Five
who has the
bills.
foresight?
Charizard, 5 bills.
Yeah.
Oh,
Straight
my
up.
mad, isn't
guy. First of all, who's buying these?
Well, it depends.
Bruv, other
Just the
collectors buy
collectors.
them and then they hold them, sell them on.
Nah.
Some keep them in it. Some
It's
just
just
want
a
them in it.
plastic card.
Yeah, but that's your personal opinion, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
People that are
it's a
interested in it.
collectible,
You know
right?
what
It's
I mean?
a collectible. I ain't gonna lie, yeah. It's one of those things where if you could have the foresight, you'd probably do it.
You would have
Know what
done
I
it
mean?
because you would have taken advantage of the people who'd buy the fucking things.
Yeah.
Not because you liked it, but because you wanted to sell it on
Yeah.
to these other suckers.
Yeah, that's interesting.
You bought it for 500, not me. I bought it
Yeah.
for one quid back in the day.
Yeah.
That's gone up 500%.
And 250 for a booster pack. Back in the day. These days,
Do you know
want
what
a
I'm
booster
saying?
pack, you're paying like a score, and you may not even get anything good.
Yeah, bro.
word.
Do you know what I'm saying?
It's kind of mad. 50 G's?
What?
5 grand?
For what?
Alright, hold on. Let me just not speak out of turn. I'm gonna Google it. Yeah.
Because this is the thing here. I'm not being funny.
I've seen some go for like 100, 150 £150.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
My collectible Pokemon card.
Charizard.
You know them ones like
Okay, well.
Charizard. No way!
Let me see.
No way!
me see.
No way, bruv. 55 grand!
Nah, man.
We need to find us some nerds.
Bruv, the non-shiny one, £700.
Non-shiny, bruv. No one don't want the non-shiny, bruv.
No, obviously, I'm just saying.
Listen, why is that one 55 grand, please? Go
What
on
is
to it.
on, though? What website is it on?
Shopping.com.
Wow.
Wait, hold on.
Yo, your phone's not recognizing me, fam. Oh, there we go.
What is this white finger pressing? Bruv, Pokemon card PSA 10, first edition base set
1999.
Charizard.
1999.
This is what I'm saying. Who knew that the first edition...
Cause
Hold on. It's still in pristine condition, you know? That's mad. A bit of plastic,
as
a bit
soon
of
as they got
100
that,
G's, is that what you're saying? 100
Australian dollars.
How much is 100?
What's that in pounds?
£55,000.
100,000.
jeez.
Postage, £552. Who's posting that?
Imagine these times here, yeah, you just bought that for £1, fam.
Why
You
is
got
the
like, you got
postage-
like 20 of them.
Why is the
You know what I mean?
postage
Something
500?
stupid, Imagine.
Yeah, why is the postage 500?
Why
What?
is the postage £500?
What? No, man.
That makes no sense. It's tiny. But wait, maybe they got to send it in some sort of incredible manner, yeah? Because it's PSA, yeah? So it's got to be kept. pristine.
that better be delivered by a convoy of owls from Hogwarts, bruv.
Some-
Trust me, bruv. Hagrid better hand that to me.
Man said Hagrid.
Do you know what I'm saying?
and that Dobby. Give
You
him
better
a sock.
actually have a Charizard. A Charizard better turn up to my door, bruv. 55 G's. What cars cost 55 G's, please?
Oh, Jesus.
You could get a range for 55.
range. Yeah. G-Wagon.
Bro.
You get
55.
something nice.
This piece
get a
of
lot.
card. I can't even hate because someone's willing to buy it.
That's the
Fam.
thing about it.
It's no different to anything else. People collect stamps, fam. Yeah, how much stamps go for P, fam? They're just bit of paper.
Stamps.
You know what I mean?
Because it's a misprint.
Yeah, all that
Because
kind
it's
of
printed
shit.
upside down.
Printed different colour. You know what I mean? Like all of that shit.
Yo. Yeah, collectibles, innit?
No
Everyone's got
different,
their
innit?
little thing.
People like to collect watches.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Watches is different because I can
Coins.
see the art in it. I can see the
That's
amount of time
that's
it's taken.
That's because you appreciate watches, though. So that's your opinion.
Yeah, but look
There's-
at a stamp and then look at a watch.
Yeah, but that's your opinion. Do you get what
A
I mean?
stamp is a stamp.
Yeah, it's different.
It's just ink on paper.
Yeah, but people appreciate the artwork and the time and the way that they create the stamp. The things, the process that goes through to make
Okay,
it.
what about
And
the
that's what
process
people
that
like.
it takes to make a Rolex or an Audemars
Yeah,
Piguet?
yeah, that's
What
sick.
about that?
That's
It's a
sick.
That takes
That's
much
sick.
longer,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you need much more knowledge to do it.
Yeah, that's sick.
It's much more
But
tedious.
other people would just be like,
Thousands of years
yeah.
of knowledge.
But then you can say the same for the artwork. You can say art.
A stamp,
Yeah.
my guy. I can tell my man in Portugal for £100, yo, whip me up something to bang on a stamp.
Yeah, sure. You could.
Man will bang that in 30 minutes, bruv.
Yeah, but people appreciate the actual art of it.
I'm
How
not
do you not-
feeling it still.
Bruv,
I'm not.
bruv, how do you not even comprehend the fact?
I'm not
Like,
feeling it because it's just a drawing.
Yeah. But that's your opinion.
Well, yeah,
that's what
you
I'm
could
saying.
you could say that about art. You could say that about a lot of things, man. But like, I understand what you're saying about the watches because of the engineering involved.
The
Yeah,
intricacy.
Yeah, of course.
Also, creating a stamp, right? It's got certain historical value.
Even the word stamp is simple.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The word stamp
Yo.
is simple.
Stamp, innit?
Think
Yeah.
about it, it's horology.
Is
you
that what it's
understand?
called?
Horology.
The study of watches.
Watches. Okay. Horology. Sounds
Horology.
Like, sounds like before they were pimps. It was horology.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, stamp, horology.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's levels, bro.
What is the study of stamps?
Stampology?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You're going too deep into it, man.
Because it's dumb.
I'm not on about stamps in particular, though. I'm on about anything.
Yeah,
People have an appreciation of like coin collecting, art, like paintings. You know what I mean? It's all I'm saying is people's personal like.
I appreciate
preference.
coins more than stamps. Even though a coin is just a stamp on metal. I appreciate it better. You know, like in Brighton, you can make the coin and that with the thing.
You wind the machine, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I understand. I appreciate the machine. You know, the machine. Someone put together that machine that makes the stamps. I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, look at something even like a photocopier, yeah? Something that I work with all the time. It's so intricate. So, it's like lasers and mirrors, heat and just positive and negative charge photo. You know about photosensitive, whatever, yeah? It's all of that stuff combined into like just one big block. Do you know what I'm saying? And you get the piece of paper. You're like, oh, this piece of paper is printing funny.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Call someone who actually knows about it. Do you know what I'm saying? To come and fix it. Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's different levels of appreciation for different things.
Yeah.
Whether it's the
Yeah, man.
art of making, a bow tie,
Yeah.
or, like you said, an intricate machine.
Exactly. I can appreciate. Maybe not. What machine makes stamps? Like, let's get down to business.
I don't know.
A stamp is you have a metal thing with a embossed image on it, yeah, and then you dip it in ink, and then you dip it on the paper.
Yeah.
That's a stamp.
Yeah, it's literally about provenance. With stamps, it's about the provenance, isn't it? It's about everything linked to it. That's it. And that's what the people collect. It's not. I'm not trying to say it's good.
Man's not feeling it still.
Or
You know,
it's
it is.
bad. It's like, okay, it's just one thing. I don't understand it. I would actually prefer to have.
Listen.
the Charizard.
All right, cool. Hear what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me put this in the way that people can understand the importance. Yeah. You have a watch. This is apocalypse has happened. We're the only survivors. What we have left, we're freezing to death right now, yeah? All we have left is a Rolex, yeah? We have a stamp. We have a stamp. We got a shiny Charizard. And we got a coin. Yeah? Now, what are we going to do? What one are you going to get rid of first? Because the way I see it is, I need the watch for time. Yeah? And I might be even able to take the watch apart and use bits out of it to do other shit. I don't know. But it's way more useful than a stamp or a shiny Charizard. Actually, no. They're useful because you can burn them. You're gonna burn the stamp and the Charizard.
I'm gonna combine them all and make a weapon, bro.
No, hold on. No, because...
You use the shiny Charizard to make fires, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, but
Bruv,
you don't
you've got-
burn the Charizard. That's your trusty Charizard, yeah?
No.
You're gonna use the sunlight off the Charizard and make it shine
No.
onto some tinder.
No,
And
this
it's
is...
gonna be like,
yes,
no,
because-
Charizard.
Listen. This is where you messed up because you could take that watch apart, yeah? Take the watch apart, use...
No, that would be hard.
Hold on, no. Look, there's a better way of doing that.
That would be hard.
Take the watch apart, use the actual lens, the glass on the magnifying bit
yeah,
on
okay,
the
right.
thing, and use the sunlight through the magnifier
You could do that, yeah.
onto the Charizard. Gather wood. Do you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Burn the Charizard. That's the first. And the stamp.
You don't want
Put the
it.
stamp in there.
No, man.
They're gone.
No, man.
This Rolex is way more useful. I'll put the thing back in and tell the time again. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the coin, that's there, innit? I might need it one day, bruv. The coin's there. It will come in useful.
What's the coin going to do, though?
Bruv, in the future, I don't know.
Jay,
I
you
can't
can
use
use
it right
the
now.
coin to create sparks.
Whatever
For the fire.
you can do, innit? Like, I don't know, but all I'm saying is, when it comes down to it, a watch is way more useful than a stamp or a Charizard.
Oh, yeah, a stamp. But he's talking about a physical Charizard. That's something else.
A physical Charizard isn't
You'd be
real.
like,
I'm going
Island. Like, where am I, Charizard?
get Charizard to pick up a moose on the way. You know what I'm saying?
Cook him in the sky.
Yeah, throw him up in the air, blast it with your flames. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nice. But we don't have Charizard. So.
Yeah, there is. It's not.
Yeah, bro. All right.
Bruv, going off subject on a Charizard, yeah. If you look up the actual size of what a Charizard would be to a human, it's not actually that big, you know.
Yeah, but it's big enough to
you
carry
can see,
you.
Like,
It's bare small, bruv.
yeah, it's not huge. It's bigger,
Yeah.
but it's not like gargantuan, is it?
Obviously, the people listening to this, if you haven't heard, I've got a music video out called Rasclar. Yeah, I'll put the link in the description. Check it out. Anyway, this has been the None the Wiser podcast, episode 8 with myself, Michael.
EC.
None
We out!
the podcast. None the Wiser podcast. 543-210. None the Wiser podcast. The podcast crew. None the Wiser podcast. 543-210. None the Wiser
You know
podcast.
what I'd have carved on my tombstone? None the bloody wiser. 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 The bloody wiser.